Do you know when global migration started? Global migration began during the time of Homo erectus, and that was 1.75 million years ago.
For today's discussion, I will discuss to you the global migration and its two types. So what is global migration? Global migration means moving from one place to another. Ibig sabihin po nito, ang paglipat po ng ibang mamamayan sa ibang lugar o sa ibang bansa. So, there are two types of global migration. One of these is the internal migration. So, what is internal migration? Internal migration is the movement of the people from one area to another within the country. So, ano pong ibig sabihin nito? Ito po ay ang paglipat or pagmamigrate po ng ibang mamamayan sa ibang lugar sa Pilipinas. Hindi po sila lumalabas sa ibang bansa. Hindi po sila lumalabas sa bansa natin. Dito lang po sa Pilipinas. Example po nito ay ang mga Muslim na lumipat po dito sa Arayat for some reason. Yung mga nagtitinda po sa palengke. Lumipat po sila dito for some reason. At i-discuss po ng mga kagroup ko mamaya kung ano nga ba ang iba't ibang dahilan kung bakit lumilipat at nagmamigrate ang ibang mamamayan sa ibang bansa o sa ibang lugar. Lastly, international migration. Ano nga po ba ang international migration? International migration is the movement of the people from one country to another country. Ito po yung mga mamamayan natin o kapwa po natin na Pilipino na naghahanap buhay sa ibang bansa. Ito po yung mga nag-a-abroad nating mga kamag-anak, nag-a-abroad po nating mga kapwa Pilipino para po maghanap buhay or may ibang dahilan pa po kung bakit po sila nagmamigrate sa ibang bansa. Pagkakaiba po nito, yung internal migration at international migration. Internal migration po, naglilipat o lumilipat po sila dito lang po sa Pilipinas, hindi po sila lumalabas sa ating bansa. Ang international migration, pangkabuuan po ito. Lumalabas po na po sila sa ating bansa. Nag-a-abroad na po sila, pumupunta na po sa iba't ibang mga bansa.
5 groups of international migration. The first one is immigrants.
Immigrant is one of the group of international migration. So first, we need to define what is immigrant. Immigrant is a person who comes to a country in order permanently settle there. For example, since my father was an immigrant from Sweden, he brought his Swedish culture and tradition to the United States with him.
Now I will tell you about a workers' immigration.
Why workers immigrate to other countries? People move to other countries for a variety of reasons. The desire to leave their countries of origin is triggered by diverse needs and aspirations. An individual can choose to leave their country origin seeks better livelihoods, to live with ones, or attain their safety. Immigration to other country is not simple task. In terms of wage, other country like America have a higher salary.
Workers nag-immigrate sa ibang bansa dahil sa poverty at dahil sa salary na mas malaki yung sahod sa ibang bansa kaysa dito sa ating sariling bansa. Dahil kaya sila nag-immigrate sa ibang bansa dahil din sa gusto nilang makaahon sa kahirapan.
And now, we will tackle the third group under the international migration. Illegal migrants. So what is illegal migrants? Illegal migrants refers to the migration of people into a country through means that violates the immigration laws of that country or the continued residence of people without the legal right to live in that country. Sa madaling salita, ang illegal migrants ay tumutukoy sa paglipat ng mga tao sa isang bansa sa pamamagitan ng mga paraan na lumalabag sa mga batas sa imigrasyon ng bansang iyon o sa patuloy na paninirahan ng mga taong walang legal na karapatang manirahan sa bansang nasabi. Isa sa dahilan kung bakit nagkakaroon ng mga illegal migrants ay dahil nag-expired ang kanilang visa o kaya naman may mga kondisyon na hindi nila matugunan na nagiging dahilan ng pagiging illegal migrant ang isang tao sa isang bansa.
What is petition family? Petition family is family-based petition allowing for individual in the United States to sponsor their family to immigrate to the United States. The Immigration and Nationality Act allows for the immigration for foreigners to the United States based on relationship to a U.S. citizen for a legal permanent. Ito nga daw po yung pag nakapangasawa ka ng Amerikano, then Pilipino ka, tapos ililipat ka na sa bansa ng Amerikano, tapos magpapa-citizenship kayo upang magkabisa yung pagtira nyo sa bansa ng Amerikano or US.
Refugees or asylum. People are unable or unwilling to return because we found fears or persecution on account of race, religion, nationality, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion. Refugees is a person has been forced to live in their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disaster. Asylum seeker. An asylum seeker is a person who lives in their country or residence, enters another country and applies of asylum seeker in their another country. An asylum seeker is an immigrant who have been forcibly displaced and might have failed in their home country because of war on another factor harming them or their family.
Hi, I'm Rainer Pasio at tuturo sa inyo ang mga advantage at disadvantage ng immigration. Advantage number 1, contact with new culture and expansion of knowledge. Pag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa katulad ng Japan, ano ba yung mga kultura nila? Ano ba yung paniniwala? At nadadagdagan din yung ating kakalaman tungkol sa kanila. Advantage number 2, new personal and professional experience. Kung saan man tayo bansang nanggaling, pag nagtrabaho tayo, nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa, yung experience na yun, nawawala tayo dun sa comfort zone kung saan tayo nagtatrabaho, kung saan feel natin na dun tayo magaling. Mas na-challenge tayo dun sa bansang kung saan tayo nag-immigrant. Dadagdagan yung ating kalaman. Advantage number 3, getting better place, interacting with people and learning their way of life. Pag nagtrabaho tayo dun sa ibang bansa, madami tayong taong makakasama, nakakasalamuha, nakakilala, at nakikilala rin natin yung paano sila mamuhay, yung ganun. At pag tayo dun, yung iba kasi kapag nag-immigrant sila, hinanap nila yung patahimik dito, mas nakaka-relax ako kapag nagtatrabaho dito, ganon, yung ganon. Advantage number 3, most of the immigrants send money to their country kapag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa. Kapag minsan yung mga kamag-anak natin is nag-ano rin sila ng mga gusto nila, nagpapaano sila ng tulong, tutulungan naman natin sila. Tapos nagsisend tayo ng mga pera kung sana may money pagpapalitan na nagaganap. Kung saan, for example, nagtrabaho ka dun sa US, dollars yung mga pera dun. Kapag pinalit dun sa pera natin dito sa Pilipinas, is may kaltas rin na nababawas dun sa pera ko. Kung saan na yung kaltas na yun is natutulong dun sa gobyerno natin sa dito sa Pilipinas. Advantage number 5, it's allow immigrants who have accumulate savings abroad to ease credits, constrain at home and set up a business. Kapag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa, for example, nag-immigrant tayo ng 10 taon doon, nagtrabaho tayo doon, at siyempre yung mag-iipon ka doon. Kung saan ka pag bumalik ka na dito sa Pilipinas, kung pwede ka, kung yung ipon mo, pwede mong gawing business para makatulong dito sa bansa natin. Sana yung mga trabahador, mabibigyan mo rin sila ng trabaho at yung tax na pwede mong maibigay dito saan ka man nagaling dito sa Pilipinas. Dito naman tayo dito sa disadvantage, disagreement between different region and culture. Minsan di mo maalis yung pag nag-immigrant ka, yung kultura at saka yung reliyon di nagkakatugma. For example, yun dun sa mga Muslim. Di katulad ng mga paniniwala natin mga Pilipino, yun sa paniniwala ng mga Muslim. Nagkakatalo dun at yung uri ng kanilang yung kultura nila. Sana meron na may pagkakataon na may hambing. Yung ganun. Disadvantage number 2, shortage of labor supply. Kapag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa, yung ating bansa is nawawalan sila ng mga trabahador. Kung saan dapat kailangan na dito na lang tayo dito sa Pilipinas na lang tayo sana nagtatrabaho. Kaso mas pinili natin na mag-immigrant doon sa ibang bansa kasi mas okay doon yung ganun. Tapos yun nga, dahil doon yung bansa natin is nawawalan rin siya ng trabahador na maaring magsilbi. Disadvantage number 3, language barrier. Kapag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa, is kailangan pa natin yung mother tongue natin, yung Tagalog. Siyempre, pag pumunta tayo dun sa ibang bansa, katulad ng Japan, yung lengguwahe nila is pag-aaralan natin. Yung lengguwaheng Japanese, yung mga English. Minsan nakakalimutan rin natin yung lengguwahe natin. Pag ganun, nagtatagal ka dun, ma-adapt mo na yung lengguwahe nila, yung language nila. Yung ganun. Tapos, disadvantage number 4, less qualified people to develop the country. Pag nag-immigrant tayo dun sa ibang bansa, yung bansa natin is nawawalan sila ng mga trabador. Kadalasan yung mga top-notcher natin dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga top-notcher examiner, di sila nagtatrabaho dito. Nagtatrabaho sila dun sa ibang bansa. Gusto nila magtrabaho dun kasi minsan yung reason nila is maganda yung maganda yung pasahod doon. Is maganda yung pamumuhay doon. Yung ganon. Kaya yung bansa natin is nawawalan ng mga magagaling na mga professional. Katulad ng mga engineer, mga doktor, mga nurse. Pumunta sila sa ibang bansa na nila na mas maganda yung oportunidad doon. Mas malakas yung kita, ganun. Disadvantage number 5, less taxes. Kasi kapag nag-immigrant tayo doon sa ibang bansa, yung taxes na dapat natin na dito na lang tayo nagtatrabaho is di nakukuha ng gobyerno natin kasi doon tayo, saan tayo nag-immigrant, doon tayo magpabayad ng mga taxes. Kaya yung bansa natin na dapat pang suporta sa mga ating mga mamayang Pilipino is iba yung taxes na mo dahil kung saan ka nang immigrant, doon ka na magta-tax, saan ka nagtatrabaho. Ganun lang po. Maraming salamat and thank you.
Reason why people migrate from different place to another.
The first reason why people migrate from different place to another is education. Education is very essential and very important in human life. Therefore, they will do everything in their ability to complete their studies and to obtain the degree of their choice. They will do is to migrate or to move to a location wherein it is have an appropriate educational facilities or establishments that can accommodate them to pursue their goals in life than staying to their place without enough facilities of learning and not able to sustain the needs when it comes in education. For example, is a man live in a province which have not enough education facilities and establishments. So for he to continue and finish his studies, he will go to nearby provinces and continue there his studies and have a degree of his choice. The next one is job opportunity. The majority of people relocate to various places because of job opportunities. To be hired by a company that is looking for workers and have earned higher wage income that will definitely meet the financial demands of the family and to have a better living of life and not having a problem where to get high wage income that will sustain the family needs in everyday life. Example of this is father will be sent or go to cities or places where has many job opportunities to earn a higher income to be able to support his family that he left. The third one is political. People migrate to different countries for a variety of reasons, including the political. If the citizens of the country start to realize that they are not safe in the place where they belong or live, and the government is slowly controlling and ruling the citizens of the country, they will move to another country where they will feel safe and the government will properly implement the laws for the safety of their families. Example of this is when the leader of a country or president that is start to control the country in their hands and removing the freedom in the people. So the citizen of the country will do is to leave the place for them safety and live or moved in a place where has freedom and peace. The fourth one is surroundings. Surroundings are also a factor in why people migrate to different countries. Some people want to live a place where there are not many problems such as crime, traffic, and noisy surroundings. And instead they want to live in a place that is like far from everyone, and they feel more comfortable than in the past. Example is moving to the provinces, which is not the same living as what the way in the city lives feel, which have many problems going on. The last one is climate. Climate can also play a role in why people migrate from one country to another. They do not use or enjoy the weather of the country in which they live in the past. They wish to relocate or migrate to a country with better weather conditions that are totally opposite to what those weather conditions in their current location have. For example, is family is not want or used to cold weather, therefore the family will move or migrate to a country or place that has opposite weather conditions.
When there is global migration, we have global migration because of higher income levels and economic growth. These higher income levels and economic growth also leads to rise in international migration levels, na kung saan ang isang bansa is kumukuha ng kanilang trabahador sa karatig nilang bansa upang mapabilis at mapataas ang kanilang income levels at ang kanilang economic growth. Next is the importance of global migrations. We have boost the working age population, technological progress, and transfer of manpower and skill. And the first one is boost the working age population. Migrants arrives with skills and contribute to human capital development. Tulad nga ng sinabi ko kanina is kumukuha ang isang bansa ng trabahador sa kanilang karatig bansa upang mapataas ang kanilang global growth. At Ang migrants din is tumutulong din sa pagtaas ng kanilang technological progress na kung saan kumukuha sila ng mga piling trabahador na may kakayahan at may kaalaman sa pagpapataas ng kanilang technological progress. The last one is transfer of manpower and skills. Dito naman pumapasok yung provides the needed knowledge and innovation for global growth. Na kung saan nga yung isang bansa is kumukuha lamang ng mga trabahador na may kakayahan at may kaalaman upang mas mapabilis ang kanilang pagtaas ng ekonomiya.
Doon po nagtatapos ang aming topic na global migration. Thank you for listening.